This might be one of my favorite videos because I love where internal motivation comes from. It's not fabricated, it's there in a specific way by purpose. How do you sustain motivation over the long term? That's what we got coming your way today on Limitless TV. So I want to be successful, and I want to be financially independent, and I want to be able to control my own destiny, and I want to be successful, and I want to help lots of people. Wake up! Oh my gosh, you're driving me nuts! Where's the motivation, right? Friends, there's a lot of people that have the initial desire, but they lack the ability to look at their goals every single day to go and get where they need to get. What is your why? What's driving you? So I get it. You woke up and you realized, holy heck, I'm wasting my life either building someone else's dream or I'm following someone else's wishes, and I feel like a robot every day. I wake up at this time, I do this thing, I eat this food, I'm in this pattern, I'm in this rut. It's time to have a moment of clarity where you wake up, you want to get motivated, you want to know how to stay motivated. That's got to come from within. It can't come from without. It can't come from other people that are trying to get you to puppet and mimic how that's supposed to look inside of you. I'm telling you right now that this is your shot. Right now, you are breathing, your heart is beating, you're fogging a mirror, you're alive, you got oxygen pumping through your body. You are supposed to be here right now. But to what end? If what you're doing does not wake you up, if you need to get motivated, then you might be in the wrong line of work, or you maybe haven't quite connected with your purpose, and you have not connected with your why. There was a time in my life where I felt very robotic. In fact, it was when I was a teenager. I had my great awakening when I was 15 years old. My dad had got me this paper out, and I would go to school. I would get kind of average grades. My dad would yell at me and tell me to get better grades, and I felt mediocre. I felt like life was passing me by. I was waking up. I was going through puberty. I was having my hormones hit. I was looking at girls, and I was getting excited. And I was just waking up to life, but also realizing I had pretty low self-esteem. I realized that people would call me chubby or fat, or rather, it probably was even more what I would tell myself and how I would judge the crap out of myself. And I wasn't motivated because I hadn't had my big awakening. I remember there was a moment of my awakening. I was at the crossroads between paper routes number 2 and 3. I had just been racing through the neighborhood, and I had offloaded a lot of my papers, a lot of my gear, and I was fast. I had just had my growth spurt. I was feeling tall. I had thinned out. I was getting, my physique was really getting in shape, and I had a desire to do the paper route as fast as I possibly could. There was an aim. There was a reason. There was a why, and I needed to beat 26 minutes. 3 routes, 78 papers, 26 minutes on a very hilly terrain, which meant over large territory, I would need to be a bat out of hell, flying on that bag as fast as I possibly could. And there was this moment where I stopped between the neighborhoods, and it just hit me all of a sudden. I know what I want. I feel driven to succeed. I feel driven to be faster. I feel driven. I feel alike. I feel alive. I feel awake. I can feel the oxygen moving through my body. Have you had your awakening? If you haven't really woken up to life, then this next segment is dedicated to you, to ask you some really challenging questions. Because until you have those answers, you might not find the natural motivation. And if you're watching this thinking, Kris, I had my wake-up moment, but I lost it. That's okay. We're going to get you back there right now. So how do you get juiced, amped, and empowered every single day? How do you really draw upon that natural motivation? How do you make it natural? I'm going to share 3 things with you right now that I do that I think are really critical for you if this is your question. Number 1, and write these down, design your dream life. You may not know exactly how to live it right now, but you need to design it. You need to start with the end in mind. What are you doing every day? Who are you serving? How are you serving them? What does it look like? What does it feel like to be you? This should get you into an emotional state. Designing your dream life is all about creating a very natural emotional rhythm, because emotions, they're what empower us. They're what create excitement. And so if you're designing a dream life with activities that you like or that you love or that resonate with you, you're going to naturally find motivation for them. Number 2, shoot for daily results. You know, if you're not getting daily results, it's easy to find yourself stuck in a rut. There is a way to take a year-long goal, a quarter-long goal, a month-long goal, a week-long goal, and break it into today. What can I do today that can show up in the form of a daily result that I can celebrate and know Today I made progress in my dream life that I've designed. And then here's the third one. Choose all in to whatever you're doing. And there's a flip side of that. There's things that you have to do that you don't like. And if you don't like it, outsource it. Get someone else to do it. But you can't always do that. Sometimes you're the one that has to do what has to get done. In that case, if you can't outsource it, then it's important for you to choose a different attitude and choose to make it a part of your dream. Let me give you just an example of this. When I became a dad, kids came with diapers that needed changing. And you know what? My wife, she changed some of the diapers. And when I was with the kids, she fully expected me to change some of them. To be super honest, I did not find any joy in the beginning to changing a diaper. I had never had a design in my life of dealing in poop. It's not a business that I want to be in. It doesn't bring me excitement, passion, joy, or any of those things. And yet, when we were on the road and going places, I can't outsource diapering to other people. I mean, truth be told, we had a nanny for a while, especially when we had 3 kids in diapers and there was crap every 20 minutes somewhere on someone's hands. But there's a time and a place where you can't outsource that thing. And yet, I chose the baby. I love the baby. The baby gets to be in my life, so the poop gets to be in my life. So instead of arguing with poop and arguing with your reality and complaining about your situation, if you can't outsource it, you embrace it. That attitude becomes everything, which is if I love the baby, I love the poop. I love changing diapers. Why? Do you know that you are powerful enough to take things that you love and enjoy them, but you're just as powerful to take the things that make you accountable and responsible that you may not naturally like, and you get to choose to love them. You get to choose. Don't argue with them. Don't do battle with them every time they come up. That's just something that demotivates you and deflates you. So choose all in. So here's the 3 things that I've picked for you today to help you live an amazing, motivated life and let it seep naturally in. Is number 1, design your dream life. And even if you can't live all of it right now, find a way to start living some of it. Trust me. There's a way to upgrade with time with the transition plan into a better job. There's a way to start your day earlier and to fill it with the things that you love. There's a time for you to balance for you and your loved ones and God and all the different things that create balance in your life. So design your dream life. That will naturally motivate you. Number 2, strive for daily results. I do these in the 4 domains of limitless living: health, wealth, connection, and power. I want my body to improve. I want along with that, my health and my fitness, but I also want my relationships to improve. I want my finances to improve. I want my personal power and confidence to improve. All of these areas improving. So shoot for a daily result, something that you can measure and know, hey, I have a weekly goal or a monthly goal or a 3-month goal, 90-day goal, a year-long goal, and I'm on track. Why? Because I'm shooting for daily results, and most days I get results. And here's the 3rd thing to really keep yourself motivated. Choose all in no matter what. If it's something you get to do, then you get to love it. Change what you can change and embrace what gets to be. These 3 things I find bring tremendous motivation for me, and I hope they now bring tremendous motivation to you. I certainly hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're looking for how to accelerate your motivation and your success, sometimes what you need is a more specific plan. Go ahead and check the links below, and me and my team have prepared 3 specific options, and one of them might be a perfect way to get you set on a more concrete path to the success that you desire, so that motivation is a little bit easier to keep by having a rockstar plan.